That's what the computer thing.
Hold on. I'm trying to get my notified.
Okay, we are live, I think. Nobody's on here, so that's great.
Yeah, I'll get to your channel now so I can get in. Live now. Oh my God, I got your ugly face.
Exactly. It's ugly, I know. Hey, I think we got one person. Let's see if anybody's come.
Oh, that one person's me.
Oh,
man, it is so behind.
Okay, so YouTube. We got 2 people so far. Dob is one of them. We were trying to figure out how to do this live stream with both of us on the screen. We're going to do it through Google Hangout, but that's been discontinued. We're looking at older information. So we might figure that out for another time, but at the moment, Dob is on my phone, on speakerphone. So, and he's also in the chat. So feel free to...
guys?
Yep, there he is. So feel free. I think this is... point of this chat, it just, I don't know, it's the coronavirus and all that crap going on. It's kind of just a beat.
Coronavirus on my channel. Philip will mention it's happening.
Yeah.
I have views about the coronavirus, and I'm keeping my mouth shut because I don't want my channel to go the way of Chucky 2009.
Oh, did you see that he was on Stephen Cox's channel the other day?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's back, and they didn't explain anything about why his channel disappeared.
Well, I think he figured he ain't making money off it, so nobody should have it.
Well, he honestly, I love Chucky. He definitely kind of did it to himself.
Yeah, but then again, think about it. You work at a job for 10 years. You're probably going to get pissed off at it.
Yeah, that's true, too. But I was like, oh my goodness, it's Chucky. I have to watch this video.
Exactly.
And of course, Chucky getting another fucking tractor.
Of course.
Him and his damn tractors, I swear.
I know. So,
it's like me and used welders.
Yeah,
I can't help it. They just float to me for whatever reason. I'm like, no, go away. They just come back. It's like,
yeah, you can't help. So we got 6 people on. We're doing pretty good. How's everybody doing? We got 6 people. If you have any questions or comments or anything, put them in the live feed. Well, glad to answer them for the most part.
Here's one. I got one. Who's all still got work with the coronavirus going on? Who's essential?
Apparently I am, is what they told me. But anybody else? Hey, Oak. If I butcher your name, I'm sorry. I am terrible at this. What's up? Glad you could join us. Oh, we got 7 people. We're getting up there, Dole. What was I going to tell you? But yeah. Are you essential, Dole?
I am essential according to my company that I own. I'm essential.
Now is Perry essential?
Yes, he's essential. I printed him out some travel papers to give to the Gestapo as he travels around.
Okay.
Oh wait, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry, I didn't need to say that. My bad. My bad. NSA agents listening in on this.
Yeah. Now, if it's okay with you, Dole, I'll probably post this. The live stream.
No, that's fine. I don't care.
Okay. Okay. Oak. Sorry if I'm messing your name up. I'm sorry, but you have work. I am very busy, busier than ever, busy as ever, and are you wrenching or welding? See if he comments back. But what was I going to tell you? Yeah, my job, they closed us down on Friday until further notice, and then I got a text from my supervisor today that we are going back tomorrow. So whatever. I don't try understanding it.
Well, didn't you say that somebody there probably had coronavirus or something?
Well, somebody's family member tested positive or something. That's all I know. But yeah. So I don't know what the deal with that is, and yeah. So like I said, we're kind of makeshifting this Google thing because Google's on my Dolb's on my phone, on speakerphone, and this is how we gotta do it. So
we're too poor and too stupid to figure out how to we're too poor and too stupid to figure out how to put 2 people on Google on not Google, goodness, on YouTube Live. like friggin' Eric Cartman. You remember that episode, the NASCAR episode?
Yeah.
You is poor and stupid as me.
Hang on one sec, though. You're still on here, but I gotta go check something real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Can everybody still hear me? Can anybody on the live stream actually hear me on his phone? If you can hear me, drop a comment. Well, let me see if I can hear myself without creating some kind of weird feedback. Oh, okay. All right, awesome. Yeah, awesome.
Okay, I'm back. You can still hear Daniel. That's good. All right, I'm glad.
Portable line boring.
Oh, you had a fun job.
That's awesome.
That is.
I want to do that.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. I tell all y'all, but Dwayne, another welder I work with, doing some side jobs. He had his own company. He got into doing line boring. And he loves it. He said it's not nowhere near as hard as you think it would be. But, what's up,
just the equipment's expensive as all get out. I've looked into it. The equipment involved is very expensive.
You can buy a Trailblazer for the equipment.
Anyone in Raleigh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I couldn't find anyone in Raleigh who does line boring. Yeah. It was crazy.
Wow. I didn't know it was that. I didn't think there were a lot of people around, but I didn't know.
I'm pretty sure there is somebody, but they don't advertise too well. It's not something you can just go and Google and find.
Yeah. Well, if you, Daniel, I know a guy that does it, Dwayne. So if you ever need it in the future, let me know.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think this was long before. Yeah. I think this was long before we started hanging out. But see, now I know.
Yeah. So it's all about who you know, in a sense, not what you know.
Speaking of stuff like that, did you ever get that thermal lamps up and going and get the fiddle with that yet?
I haven't. I've tried. The trigger's stuck on it now, so that's my problem.
Just hit it with a WD-40. I don't think so.
Yeah, I gotta do it. I just tried it quick, didn't work, so I put it back, and I need to get back at it and mess with it. But I'll get around to it. Oh, I didn't tell you. I got a new 100-foot oxy-acetylene wheel now on my truck.
Oh yeah, I think you. Yeah, that's right. You were telling me about it. I remember.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, I did. I remember that. But what is up, everybody on YouTube? So, what's up, welders? I like the name. I'm an essential steel working ag equipment. Okay, yeah, I got you. I think most of that stuff is gonna be important. And I got an oxy lance slice to remove pins and stuff. It's a hot and messy job. Oh, I believe that. I haven't got to use mine yet. Me and monkey with it, just get that trigger on stuff, so we can go to town with it. But I'll figure that out sometime. I got a crap ton of projects sitting out there that I got to work on. But some of them I don't want to dig into because I don't know what the next week's going to bring for me. So, with my wife and all, getting ready to give birth. So,
yes, I want to be a daddy.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But I don't want to commit to anything yet. If that makes sense. The water machine is on here. Cool. What's up, water machine? You're still working with your day job, structural steel fab. Cool. Oh, thanks. And I think if I'm not mistaken, the water machine, his wife or girlfriend just had a baby, I think. Thought I saw something on that. Maybe not, but let me know. Because congrats on that. If I'm thinking correctly, which is who knows if I'm thinking correctly. But Oh, did I? I didn't. I don't think I told you, but I just due in August. Okay, good. Congrats. What was I gonna tell you? Oh, I messed up a handrail at work. Well, we don't build handrails at work. We work on other stuff.
Wait, what? You messed it up with the positioner?
Yeah, I ran a positional into a handrail.
What do they have the positioner on like the side of a freaking mezzanine or something? Why would the positioner be that close to a handrail?
Okay. So for simple terms, we have a positional. I think this one can do like 40,000 pounds. So it pushed it down to the side. It can go from flat to all the way down to a 90-degree angle with 30,000 pounds or 40,000 pounds. So what it is they built a mezzanine around it so we get up top of the table. The table probably sits 14 feet off the ground, something like that. But whoever designed it, they didn't have a great design because at 90 you're fine, and at flat you're fine. It clears. But anything, you have a little bit of play, but too much more, then you're going to hit the handrail. Everybody in the shop knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when it was going to happen, and we took it down. And I managed. I leaned the table too back and spun the table, and as a result, we took out half the handrail. But hey, it happens.
Yeah, I don't need that handrail there anyway.
No. And then they told me just cut off what you broke and just get back to work. I'm like, okay. I put a cone up with a little tethers, like line things, and then I'm like, okay, I'll get back. And I just want to get back to work.
Yeah.
Sounds like you
got. Well, it sounds like you got a great deal on that Hobart machine. Oh, yeah, it was pretty good. $120. He was trying to sell it to me for $140, and I was like, nah, I don't know. I don't really like these machines. So I was able to talk him down to $120 on it, and I was when I first got it, the trigger was stuck, and as soon as you turn the machine on, it just starts pulling out wires. So this morning when I made that video, I just sat there and I just kept pushing that trigger until it finally loosened up and started working again. And it welds great. I'm very surprised. And it's hard to believe that thing is almost completely white on one side and the other side is orange. That was the side that was sitting up facing the sun all year.
Oh, wow.
And it still works. There's a couple mud daubers nests in there. I got to take an air compressor and blow them out. And some other bugs that decided they was going to live in there. But other than that, I think it's going to do well. I think it's got to last longer than those crappy engine drives I kept buying forever and a day. But I didn't invest too much in it, so
yeah.
I'm sure I can make my money back with it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Daniel. Those old transformer machines, you can't get them on. You can't beat them. They just I have one transformer machine went out on me like that, but it was because I ran it past the duty cycle like continuously, and it was a 110, 1-2. So
duty cycle, what's that?
Oh yeah, that's what I recommend. It's like that. The white signs on the side of the road with the numbers on it. They just recommendations. That's yeah. Now I still got that welder, but now if I plug it in, it pops a bike as soon as I plug it in.
Probably something burnt up and shorted in it.
Probably, but I paid $20 for the welder like years ago. Or I don't know. I spent like no money on it years ago, so I ain't worried about it.
Well, there you go. I mean, $20 for a weld machine, you can't beat that at all. That's like freaking that's throwaway money, man.
Yeah. So, well, maybe I spent $100. I don't know. All I know, it wasn't much, and then it made me money. Let's just put it that way.
Found out the same. Yes, I found out the same thing with cheap engine drives. Oh yeah.
Yes.
So much. I'd rather use a generator from Harbor Freight and an inverter before I go back to a used engine drive. Yeah. That is how I feel about used engine drive. I mean, some people, I don't know how, land super deals on them, like old Noah here.
No, but
on used.
Okay, go ahead.
On like used engine drives. Had a buddy at school. He got a freaking Trailblazer 305G. When not 305, what did they call it? It's the version before the 325 they have now. I think it was 305 or something. But anyway, he got that thing, and He got that with the trailer and the bottles and everything for like $4,000.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and it's like, how do you get these deals? And he ran it forever, and then he got out of running his own business, and then he turned around and sold it to my instructor, and now it's sitting on my instructor's truck.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yep. So I don't know how these people get deals on these used engine drives that live forever. Yeah. Every used engine drive I ever bought just freaking broke or had issues, and I was like, oh, well, I'll just freaking fix these issues, right? Well, for whatever stupid reason, either you can't replace them who have that part and are selling it, knows that nobody makes it, and they want a fortune for it.
Yeah. Oh, on that note, remember that old mill that you got some parts off of that I had?
Yeah.
Actually, I sold that a couple months ago. Actually, I put it on. It'd been on Craigslist and Facebook for like 4 months. I didn't want to scrap it because I figured somebody wants some parts off of it.
Yeah.
This guy came from Goldsboro, something like that. One of those. It was a couple hours away. He came. He said, yeah, he had one. Excuse me. He needed the brush holder because you cannot find them. And he ended up buying the whole machine. But I'm like, yeah, you probably can't buy that, can you? He said, nope, no way. He said, it runs good. It's just I need that brush holder to put new brushes in. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, use engine drives. No, don't. Just save your money. Well, I say that, but then you need to start somewhere. You can't start out with a $3,000 welder machine because most people don't.
But you can easily start with a $500 generator.
Yeah, this is true. So, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. That video I made about that running a generator, a welder off a generator, that done great, and I never thought it would.
Yeah.
On me. I had a couple jobs I had to finish up, so I actually rented a little plug-in welder from United Rentals or something, and then I finished the job with the generator because it was $40 to rent it, the little one, or it was $100 to rent an engine drive. So.
Oh yeah, the cab on the 350. Yeah. Oh, that was an adventure.
That was.
It's nice now. I like the super cab on that 350. I'll tell you what, it's nice to have a back seat, but there's no way I'm ever doing that again. That was a one-time deal. Cab swaps suck.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a you do it once to go, yeah, I did it.
You got the T-shirt. You did it and got the T-shirt, right?
Yep, I showed up. I got the T-shirt. Yes, sir. I got the T-shirt. Ain't doing it again.
Yeah, that cab.
Differences between the 77 and the 74.
Yeah.
I had to really Frankenstein some things together. Did it?
Yeah,
well, one of the big issues I had was all the 77 cabs for the 150s and up came with air conditioning.
Okay.
So the 350 for the 74 cab didn't have air conditioning. So I was trying to get that controller that was with the wiring harness to all work and turn the fan off and on and everything like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible, but it was a lack of experience in that department.
Why? Why do you want that?
Because I want to be able to see out the car or truck. I just want to be able to see. Yeah. That's all I want. But what's funny with that truck now is I finally got the windshield wipers working in it, and as soon as I got the windshield wipers working in it, the dash cluster lights that illuminate the dash cluster stopped working. So I went back in there and I fixed that, put it all back together, and then the blinkers stopped working.
You can for that, can you?
No, I was like, well, I guess nobody uses blinkers anyway. You know, here in North Carolina, apparently blinkers aren't a necessity. I'm just joining the club.
Hey, might as well. What is it? The one machine. I got lucky with mine. It had 1,000 hours on it, still running strong. Lincoln 10,000. Had it ever since. Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah.
You can get lucky. Yeah. Well, that was a good find. It works good for you. That's great. I mean, we ain't saying we have had bad experience with used engine drives. If you found a good one, great. That's great, but we don't recommend them just because of our experience.
Yeah. Hey, welding machine, is it the do you have the open case or the closed case Lincoln 10,000?
I think it's an open case, but we'll let him answer. I don't remember.
I'll have to go to his Instagram. It's the first generation with the Kohler engine, but it was the open case one, and it was all on casters. It was so funny, and so I learned to weld on 6011 downhill on galvanized handrail, and nobody told me, oh yeah, it's galvanized, you should wear a respirator. I'm sitting there dog crap welds, and the two guys was watching me just having so much fun putting down these dog crap welds at this freaking U-Haul building, and all that smoke's getting up in my freaking mask, and I'm just smiling. I'm having so much fun. I got home that day. I was like, I feel like crap. But then I went out there the next day, and they was like, "Oh man, you should be wearing a respirator." I was like,
now
you tell me.
Exactly. That's funny. Yeah, galvanized is nothing to play with. I hate it. I think pretty much every welder hate galvanized.
You got to have the right mindset when you go to it. Just wear a respirator and grind the crap out of it and get that stuff off. Because what kills me is you think you got it all ground off, right? But because as soon as you kind of buff it, it shines up, and you're like, oh wait, I got it all off now. Then you go to dang it.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. I ended up with a sorry, I ended up with an SA 200. It's awesome, and you can get parts easily. The only problem is no AC auxiliary power. Yeah, that's a downside to those machines.
That would kill me.
No, I know. I think for what me and Daniel do in our kind of industry, you kind of need the output. I think it really just depends on what you are running, what you are doing. I mean, if you're pipeline, you don't need it, or anything like that, where you just weld, you really don't need it. But for what we do, I think we need the auxiliary power.
Yeah, I like to have that. I love to have that. I didn't realize how nice power too, where you can basically turn that air conditioner off. I'm sure everybody heard that air conditioner when it turned on. But that order to it, or whatever I need to get the job done, the easiest and the fastest. There's some things it's just nice to be able. I'll just go to town on it, or hopefully soon I'll have me an AC TIG welder. But I've been saying that for the last year. I want to TIG weld some aluminum, so you can plug that right in the face of the machine and run it to your argon bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's nothing like an AC TIG welder. I need to mess with that freaking high frequency box of mine.
The high frequency box.
Yeah, I need to put some time in it and mess with it, but time.
What did it just break or something?
No, I can't figure it out.
Yeah. What'd you have it hooked into? The Bobcat or
the Airpack.
Okay.
That was a while ago, and then after that, I got a spool gun, so I was like, screw it, I'm just using a spool gun.
Yeah, the spool gun is nice, and I'll tell y'all, I know some people are very prejudiced against the spool gun. I understand why they're prejudiced against the spool gun, because the spool gun, man, I tell you, the spool gun when it jams up and it acts up, it is horrible. But when it's working right, it is the greatest thing in the world when it's working right, because you can do a lot of aluminum really fast, and I know it has its downsides. I know it probably is debatable. Some people say it doesn't clean as well as AC. I've seen no real difference between them, and let's be realistic. The spool gun is always on DC positive, and what is the cleaning side of the AC current? DC positive.
Yeah.
So the spool gun's always in cleaning action. But because of that, you get a lack of penetration.
Yeah.
Which is why you have to run the spool gun to get really good, to get any real penetration on quarter inch. You have to be full wide open 200 amps, and it burns the crap out of the gun. It burns it, it gets really hot, and then again, you still get some lack of fusion on that.
Okay. Yeah, it's like I said, I got you got the what do you got? The Millmatic 211.
Yeah, I got the Spoolmate. It's the Spoolmate 150 for the Millmatic 211. So they got two different spool guns for the small inverters. They got the 100, which is a 100 amp rated. It's a little tiny thing.
That's probably about the same as your Lincoln, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same kind that I have for the Lincoln, which I've come pretty close to frying. We ran that thing welding on 1/4 inch. We had that thing where the freaking barrel on it was smoking because we were just a 1/4 inch full wide open on that 210 MP, and it was a lot of 1/4 inch. It was the whole back side of a freaking tractor trailer.
Oh, yep.
So it was freaking, full wide open, just wah. You could hear that thing. You could hear the motor and it go wee, throwing out wire. And one thing I've learned is when it comes to running a spool gun is if you don't have to use 40-43 wire, and y'all ain't familiar with the aluminum wires, 40-43 is very, very soft. 53-56 is very stiff. If you don't have to use 40-43, use 53-56. It will not jam up nowhere near as much as 40-43. And in my opinion, it cleans better and welds better too. And it has a little bit more tensile strength to it than the 40-43.
Yeah. Yeah, I've ran both. I haven't had too much trouble. Well, once I kind of figured out how I'm supposed to run a spool gun, I think that's a big thing that people don't always. I've tried it. I got frustrated with it before, but once I kind of figured out what kind of stick out to run, and I always put my wire speed a little faster than it's supposed to be, just to save my tips.
Yeah, exactly. Because you will burn up tips. And Jody said on one of his videos on weldingtipsandtricks.com, you're going to be running a spool gun, buy a pack of tips, you'll be ahead.
Yeah.
And he's right. He's absolutely right, because you will burn up tips.
And obviously the long stick out. Don't get close with it. That also save you. What size wire do you want?
That one can, yes.
Okay.
I need to get kind of dreaming. I really want to get a machine that can handle some larger diameter wires for aluminum, because I know eventually when I'm pushing a bunch of 1/4 inch and a bunch of 1/4 to half and things like that I do, I have to really heat it up to get it to even penetrate worth anything. And even then, after heating it up, preheating and everything, and you see it wetting in and it's grabbing, and you look on the back side of it and see you have penetration, it still breaks. And it still has issues. So it's like you guys think I can run 53-56 on my 12 VS with a shotgun and Teflon liner? Yeah, definitely. See, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there was this welder named Chucky 2009. Before he started saying a bunch of crazy conservative stuff on his channel, which I'm doing my best to avoid, he had a video on his channel where he took even with the regular steel liner in a MIG welder and welded aluminum with 53-56 wire. You just got to try and keep it straight. And really, it's funny, if you put 53-56 wire and you put it next to the steel 035, it's almost just as stiff. It's some pretty stiff wire. And I've done it before I had my spool gun. I actually ran 53-56 wire through the steel liner of my Millmatic 211. So yeah, it's entirely possible, and I think you will probably get good results running the 53-56 in your 12 VS with a shotgun. Yeah, and the Teflon liner would just be a bonus to it. What I would do is, if I were you, is take an air compressor to the liner, blast it out real good, kind of get the crap out of it, and I want to run it on CCO. That's the that is the issue with aluminum. you need constant voltage.
Yeah.
Or it's going to weld like crap. See that? Now you're seeing the downside of the SA200. I'm not trying to crap on the SA200. They're great machines. They're fantastic. They're great stick weld machines. But now you're hitting the downside. You start to go. You want to do specialty work.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the SA200 becomes limited. Yeah. But it'll live forever and run forever. Yeah. It'll stick weld all day long. And if you absolutely need to weld aluminum, you can stick weld aluminum. It's difficult, but there are instances where I have not been able to get the spool gun to work right for whatever reason, and have somehow got better results stick welding aluminum than with a spool gun.
Okay. And on the note of the SA, running the SA on the 12VS on the SA, I've never ran. I've ran an SA 250 before. One of my buddies, Dwayne, he has one. He tried running his 12VS off of that. It kind of worked. He said if he had to, it would work, but it wasn't that good unless you hit the top end of it, where you wanted a lot of voltage. Other than that, you kind of have issues the whole time. Not really worth messing with. He was contemplating about putting a CV box in it, a constant voltage setup on his 250, just so he have a backup machine for his main machine, which is Advantage. But it was like $2,500, I think, or $1,500.
Holy crap!
Yeah, so he was kind of debating on whether he should do that. It's a lot of money to put in that machine, but that machine's gonna run forever. So it's like so I don't know. I think he ended up decided he's gonna save up and get a just another like Bobcat or something of that nature, just to keep around for that kind of stuff. But and one thing I'll tell you, Dolb, and whatever. Sorry. That the what is it called? Running the thicker wire might work, because I'm running, I think 7/64 or something, some weird wire to my spool gun, and I haven't had an issue at all with that thing gumming up or nothing. The thicker wire, I think, helps a little bit.
Here, I'm gonna post a link to a video here. Eric, check this one out. This video I just posted is from Welding Tips and Tricks. This is where Jody actually TIG welds aluminum on DC using aluminum stick electrodes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good video, and it's something I've been meaning to sit down and practice with my scratch start rig, so I can consistently get some decent results.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a video worth watching if your options are limited in the field. If you have a scratch start rig, you can probably get away with that if you absolutely need to weld aluminum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Now, you said you run hardwire and dual shield with it? Okay. Sorry, that caught me eating. Yeah, that would work. I mean, obviously, if it's working for you, that's great. And you said you have to buy a Bobcat as a tech machine. Yeah. Sorry. So
I anticipate you're probably gonna have problems when you go out of position with the aluminum, and it's funny. It's almost like running 6011 stick, but it's not.
Yeah, it's weird. And then I don't know how much Eric. I don't know how much aluminum you have ran before, but aluminum is there 1 second and gone the next. Not like you can kind of see a puddle when you weld in steel puddle. You can kind of see it, and you can see when it's getting too hot. It's just there, and then you look and it's gone. It's a whole different animal, but I don't know. If you do have experience welding, wire welding with aluminum, then you probably know what we're talking about. I'm not sure if you do or not, but one thing I would tell you about the Bobcat, if you're planning on running a lot of like 1/16 wire or anything, any bigger wires, That Bobcat it'll walk, but once you start getting into that 1/16th, then it's gonna be that machine's gonna be screaming. But Dwayne, the guy I bought the Bobcat from, that's one of the reasons he sold it to me was because he needed to upgrade to a bigger machine. He upgraded to a Vantage 400. You won't ever really, if he can't get done with that, he don't need to be doing it. It's kind of what boils down to. But I don't have much experience with aluminum. Thanks for all your input. Yeah, anytime. But and like I said, we don't know everything about aluminum. We just know from what little bit we have done.
Well, I'll tell you what really sucks. Aluminum. What I found the suckiest aluminum jobs, and I get so many of them, is freaking tractor trailer truck floors.
Didn't you set one on fire?
Yeah, it's that tractor trailer on fire. So if you guys don't already notice, you go to work on these new refrigerator trailers. Guys, these new refrigerator trailers, they use now eco-friendly insulation that is easily flammable. So, regular customer of mine called me out to weld on his new refrigerator trailer. And we're like, yeah, no problem. So we get the port of power, we push the wall back and everything, and we go to weld on it. And as I'm welding on it, I'm laying down, pretty flat, hot aluminum beads. I'm like, man, this is great. This is going real easy. All of a sudden, I flip up. I smells almost like rubber burning. And we've caught the insulation on these on fire before, but they almost immediately go out. There's only fueled by the direct heat of the arc. This thing was smoking. I mean, there was smoke coming out all the rivet holes, and I flipped up my helmet. There was like green smoke going all through the trailer. Me and my helper, we were beating the side of the trailer and shooting fire extinguishers up the bottom of the trailer and down the sides of it to try and put this fire out that we started in the wall of it. Fortunately, we were able to put it out, but we had to come up with a different solution to the problem. And so, just as a warning to y'all, you can catch those new ones on fire and they don't go out easily.
But the fire's the fun part, Daniel.
Yeah, fires are fun, man.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, we didn't have to call the fire department.
Yes, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm a department, but I don't like having to call them because I'm the one that caught something on fire.
Yeah,
I won't call them because somebody else caught something on fire.
That tend to be frowned upon. Yeah, knock on wood, I haven't had to call the fire department yet. And I don't think you have yet, have you?
No, and never had to call the fire department. I've had the neighbors call the fire department on me because I stuck a bunch of lumber in the ditch and set it on fire.
So far, I mean, the day's still young and the yields are still young too. So
yeah, I could probably have to call the fire department. I can try for this week.
I mean, well, okay. Well, let's make it more of an accident. That way, it looks better.
Oh, okay.
That way, it's not intentional.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
Because then they'll say it was premeditated and all that crap. Don't ask. Don't ask. I don't know. But hey, any of y'all have any more questions about any kind of aluminum, steel, cranes, which are my specialty? Not I call auto cranes my specialty. Not really.
Yeah, you and your crane addiction.
I do. I only got one at the moment. Well, I got two at the moment.
Yeah, your crane addiction.
Yeah.
You never went and bought that other one in Lewisburg.
No, I didn't. Well, the problem is, I gotta have something to put it on. That's my problem. I need another truck to put a crane on.
Yeah, what is not enough trucks.
Yeah, because my Chevy, you can't put a crane on that thing. That thing's overweight as it is, and there's nothing on it other than a utility bag. Yeah, this is true.
They come from the factory broken.
Well, I speak for myself. I am very forward biased, and I do own a Chevy though, so I can't be completely biased. But I like Fords. I've grown up around Fords. Always liked them, so that's kind of why. Daniel, I think you're pretty much not pretty much. You are Ford.
Ford only. I've never had anything but a Ford truck. I've driven other people's. Well, for other people I work for, I've driven their Dodges and their Chevys, and I learned that I didn't like their Chevys much. And the Dodges were okay until the transmissions broke.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what. Go ahead.
And they had their little problems. The Chevys were just like only one Chevy I liked, and it was a black 2500 HD crew cab long with the freaking 8.1 liter Allison transmission. Then some bozo decided he was going to drive it and treat the transfer case like a gear splitter box. So it was switching from high to low and high to low 4-wheel drive. And while going down the road,
I driven a new Dodge a few months ago. It was one of my dad's locals. I had to pick up a trail for my dad, but whatever. Why I had it, it's the Evo. But I'll tell you what, it has a Cummins. Don't ask me anything more about that. It was a crew cab long bed. I think it was a 3500, 25 or 35, one or the other. But I'll tell you what, that thing's a dog. Like, you got the power, but it doesn't get up and go at all. There's like nothing behind it.
What was a 35 or 4500?
It was a 25 or 3500, one or the other. I think it's 3500.
Yeah.
But then you get in a Ford 250 F350. Oh, you flying that thing, and you got the power. But
it's the difference in the engines.
Yeah,
it's a straight 6 versus a V8.
Yeah,
a V8's always going to get up and go faster
mm-hmm.
than a straight 6, but a straight 6 will always build its torque before a V8
mm-hmm.
does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So a Cummins is obviously going to build its max torque RPM.
And made my own for my K3500. Sweet, that's awesome. I don't know if you have I know you have a YouTube. I don't know if you have a YouTube channel. If you do, I'd like to see a video about it if you don't already have one. That would be awesome to see. But yeah, auto cranes are great until they aren't. Like Dope.
My auto crane works right now.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
Yeah, they're good until they don't work. That's the thing. They're still great. I have had a lot of issues with mine. Well, some self-inflicted, some lack of maintenance, and some just what the heck happened. But they're great.
I need to replace the wires on mine. That's something I haven't buckled down and done.
The wires? You mean the cables?
Yeah, not the wires, the cables.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
the cables. I haven't gotten and done that yet.
Yeah.
They seem mostly fine, but I feel a lot better with brand new cables running all the way through.
Trust me, I think mine cost me like $25 for the cable. So it's
it's not okay if I'm moving something that belongs to me.
Yeah.
Right? But if I ever have to move something that doesn't belong to me as for a client, that peace of mind of having new cable would be really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I went with aircraft grade galvanized cable or something like that. So well, I don't even know what it was. I just went to the manual that what they recommended, so that's what I went with.
Yeah.
But
where'd you get it at? Was it Agri Supply?
Yeah, I just went to Agri Supply.
See, Agri Supply is like a freaking day trip for me. That's the other side of Raleigh.
Well, you probably just go to what's it called? Name that company, Tractor Supply.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, and it might be.
I don't know if they would carry cable that. Well, I don't know. I know they carry cable. I don't know if they carry load bearing cable. I have to go look.
You have to look at it. I don't know. But I think mine was like little. It was a weird size, but it was basically 3/16 is what the next size, normal size up was. So,
right.
I was kind of surprised when they had it at Agri Supply. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, they had it, so that was great. I wanted to ask people. It's a local thing. Well, where do y'all go for like that kind of thing? Is like a farm and fleet or what? I'm just curious what's around because
I'll be up there 2 times a week.
Uh-huh.
It's gotten to the point where I know the employees so well. There's this one dude drives a Dodge. He drives a Dodge. It's funny because 1500. It's a Ram 1500 with the big tow mirrors, right? Ones that fold down, and they fold up for towing, they fold down and just drive around.
Mm-hmm.
And I give them crap about that truck. So every time I go there, I fold his mirrors down for him. And it's gotten to a point where me and another employee and one of the employees there will fold the mirrors down. So every day he comes to work, he comes back out to his truck and mirrors are folded down. He started parking behind the store so he wouldn't do it no more.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. So what was I going to ask? So what are y'all up to working? I know, like the word machine. Have you been busy? I don't know if you're still on here or not. With your side hustle, or what kind? What are you working on?
Trying to keep my life together.
Well, I mean, other than that, that's a daily occurrence.
Chasing it right now is getting the roof on the shop before it gets too hot. I got over half of it up there. I'm waiting for some more angle iron to go up.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, and then we'll weld that up there, slap the roof up, the rest of the roof up there, and I'll finally have some shade and a nice area to work in.
Nice. That's awesome. That is awesome. That 350. That's gonna be a show truck now.
That's gonna be my truck.
Bro, not gonna be a show truck. You ain't gonna take it to car shows and stuff. And
I am gonna take it to car shows just for giggles. I love taking. I bet y'all don't believe I do take my truck, my 79 F-150. I take it to car shows. Just the drive-in car shows or parking lot. Call that generation of Ford trucks, the dent sides. We all get together. We have our little corner. And there's a couple dudes there with immaculately restored dent side F-150s, F-100s, whatever. Just beautiful. Everything's new. I mean, it looks like it just rolled off the assembly there. And everyone flocks around it because it's a straight six. And everybody's going, I remember when we had one of these old straight sixes on the farm. You cannot kill these engines. They run forever and pull anything. And all the freaking V8 trucks just get completely ignored.
Yeah, it's unique. People don't. Everybody loves those straight sixes. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, people didn't know how good they really were until they sold it off and got something else, expecting, hey, it's going to be newer, so it should work better. And unfortunately, that was not the case going into the next generation of Ford pickups. And then they're going, dang it, this freaking 5.4 or 4.6 or V10 completely sucks. I hate it. I wish I had my straight six again.
Yes. What was I going to say? No. But, yeah, so I saw your video today about the welder in the shop, and it looking good.
Oh, yeah, just shade.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
Did you decide to go without the plywood on it?
Yeah, I decided to go without the plywood. It made install way easier to slap it up there, line the self-drilling screws on the angle iron, just drill it straight through. It worked out really good. I went to Builder's Discount before I got those 20-foot sheets.
Yep. Nice. Yes, that should work out great.
But we get a heat index of 102 or something because of the humidity. You got to get anything. I even have an air conditioner just for the shop. And I know it ain't going to do much because my shop ain't insulated, but anything helps.
Yeah, it is. What was I going to say? Yeah. So the welding machine, well, for a while, me and my dad have put half into a shop in his yard. Finally bought a house and about to build a steel shop. Cool. That's awesome. I tell you what, Daniel, me, you, the welding machine, Justin, we all got to meet up one day.
And Russ, we got to Russ.
Yeah. We just have one day where we all come. We figure out where the middle ground for everybody is, and just we all meet, whether that's here, whatever.
Yeah.
We just meet up together and just have a welding day or whatever we want.
Yeah, once this COVID-19 thing is over, man,
Yeah.
we're going to find a nice restaurant. Trying to get some people together and just go to like one of the local Mexican restaurants here that's really popular.
Yeah.
Fiesta Mexicana Restaurante. We're going to go there. We're going to order all the food takeout and just park our trucks in a circle and eat right off the back of our tailgates. But we didn't know how the local popo would have felt about that, so we decided we wouldn't do it.
It's funny you say that. I've seen a lot of people doing that. Like, I've seen a few people with, like, fold up camping chairs.
They're sitting around their trucks eating and everything like that. I'm like, well, dang, oh man, this is fun. we should make everything take out, at least once a year like this. We should shut everything down for a month.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting to see how everything turns out after this whole coronavirus thing. Even this is gonna sound so bad, but Amazon have spoiled me, and now Amazon you gotta wait like half a month to get anything. It seems like. So anytime I normally used to get needed a part or something, I just Amazon it, but you can't. So it's been interesting. Nothing bad, but just interesting. I know that's such a first world problem, but
your first world issues, man.
Yeah, I know.
What's funny is all these people talk about how you get so much stuff cheap on Amazon, and for whatever reason, I've always had this thing. I did not want to really invest in being reliant on Amazon.
Yeah.
Like there are people who they get all their welding consumables and tape accessories and stuff from Amazon. And I know that the consumables directly from your local welding supplier can be expensive. But I found this place here locally, Robert's Oxygen, and their take stuff is very reasonable. I mean, overall, the price of the torch itself is going to cost a little bit, but the consumables themselves are actually pretty reasonable. And, it only costs a couple more dollars than what Amazon does instead of, Air Gas and Arc3, where they apparently think their tungstens are made of gold.
Oh, I hate buying tungsten from store.
It's ridiculous. I get the purple ones.
I know we just go with the reds, just because.
The reds cost an arm and a leg because they're radioactive. And they're like, oh, we got to charge you a hazard fee because it's radioactive. I'm like, what was your driver doing? Eating the things on the way here? He wasn't in no danger.
Well, you never know. No.
They don't put out that much radiation. You have to eat the things. And then even if you eat the things, it probably won't hurt you.
Probably not. But what was I going to say about that?
I'm very opinionated, if you can't tell.
No, we couldn't tell. Never.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do I need to be more opinionated?
No, it's okay. We'll take your word for it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, I have. I use Amazon too much. I need to get better at not using it, but. You get stuff cheap, but obviously, like in this situation, you're kind of stuck. I figured everything out without using it, but I know this is such a first world problem. I know, but no, I did finally order another jack stand for my truck, which I got those two. I do have two other pipe stands that they don't fold, but they work. But
you know what me and Perry use all the time? Those stupid cheap $20 sawhorses, right?
Oh,
those two sawhorses for $20.
You mean the plastic ones?
Yeah, those things are the bomb.
They are useful.
Why they get so much crap? I mean, they're not that durable, but I can get one set to last at least a year.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, okay, what's the deal? You can get this thing to last a whole freaking year. Man, the only reason that the last one broke was because we accidentally ran it over with the truck.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, so I mean, but it's great. On one of the structural jobs we did, we set them things up in the middle of the building and pulled out the portaband and started cutting. Man, it was great. And the portaband, man, I'll tell you.
Compared to cutting wheels.
Exactly. What was funny was my old employer used to really get on us about the porta bands. Like, if we dull the blade out or accidentally bent one or something, he lost his mind over it like they were so expensive. Then I got my own porta band and started using my own porta band in my own business, and I'm like, man, this thing's actually pretty freaking cheap to run considering, porta band's good. Now, the downside of porta bands, obviously, you can't cut sheet with it. That's when your metal cutting circular saw comes in hand. But if you're just cutting stock material, porta band's the way to go, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's definitely is. I would have to agree with that.
Yeah, and especially since, and it ain't that expensive. Now, I'm not talking about, you talk Milwaukee and DeWalt's expensive, but I got the Harbor Freight one, and I've been running that thing for 3 years, haven't had a single problem with it. And right now, you can get these things at Harbor Freight on another one, a coupon.
And especially when you consider I just picked up a box of cutting wheels from Oak3, and I paid for a box of 50. I paid like $200 for them.
Yeah,
they're like $4 a piece. I was like, man, is that right? He said, yeah, that's right. I'm like, oh. And then I asked somebody else, and he said, yeah. I always thought they were about $2 a wheel, but I don't know what happened.
You know what I do with cutting wheels and all that stuff? I wait for the circular from Harbor Freight to come out with the coupons. I get they usually almost in every single one, there's the coupons for the grinding wheels, the cutting wheels, and the flat wheels. And I get those 3 coupons. That one coupon is good for 4.
Okay.
Now, your cutting wheels come in a pack of 10. Okay. That one coupon will cover 4 packs of 10 wheels.
Okay, that's like 40 wheels.
Yeah, it's 40 wheels. That's 40 cutting wheels, 4 grinding wheels, and 4 flat wheels. Yeah. I went with the coupon and a roll of aluminum 5356 wire, and it was only $42.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So my new thing is every time that Harbor Freight circular comes out, I'm getting the coupons for those grinding wheels, and I'm just going to buy grinding wheels and buy grinding wheels. I'm going to hoard grinding wheels. I hate more than anything being in the middle of a job and being like, oh crap, I can't believe this, but I had no grinding wheels on the truck, or no cutting wheels on the truck, or flat wheels. Now I got to pack up, go to Tractor Supply, and get the crappy DeWalt ones that are just as bad as the Harbor Freight ones, but cost twice as much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, grinding wheels are expensive.
Yeah, but I will say this. My advice about it is, when it comes to grinding wheels and those kind of such consumables, grinding wheels, cutting wheels, flat wheels, etc., buy in bulk. Don't just go buy one. If there's a 4-pack, get the 4-pack. Don't just buy one. If you buy one, you're going to need 2. If you buy 2, you're going to need 3. Yeah. So you may as well just buy 4, and that way you're covered for the next few jobs.
Yeah, and like Dana said, they just have a stock. I know it's something that's easier said than done, but I always try to keep a stock of as much as I can. Whether that normally, mine I gotta get some bandsaw blades. But I'm betting on jobs, and I bought my last spool gun tip up. Luckily, I caught up the water supply, had them pull everything, and had actually my sister one up and grab them for me. She was being nice that day. But yeah, she actually picked them up. It was on a Friday afternoon, of course. But yeah, so other than that, I think that's about all I have to say.
That's the other thing about stocking up, the odd hours that will sometimes work.
Yep.
Your welding supply store ain't usually open unless you're lucky. Ain't gonna be open on Saturday and Sunday, and ain't gonna be open on weekdays past 5. So that's why you need to have a good stock of that kind of stuff. Because if you're doing what we're doing, kind of weekend warriors on this stuff, you got to have a supply. And the funny thing is, the majority of the work, my welding business is my main business. It's how I live. It's how I survive. Right? The majority of my work is on weekends. the majority of my work is still on weekends because that is when equipment's down and people aren't in factory working.
Yeah.
Is on the weekends. So that's why you need to have a good supply. And if you don't, are way more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And grinding wheels are going to be more expensive. Everything there is more expensive. And they even have welding gas.
Oh yeah, they do. What's it? Pony gas or something like that?
Yeah, not Blue Stallion.
Something like that, though.
Pony gas or something like that.
Yeah, there's some animal. That's all I know. They're all expensive, but they have it. So if it means get the job done or not, then.
Now, the downside to it is they don't normally carry your big 160s. I don't get any monetary reimbursement.
No.
And there's no credit system or anything like that. So if you downsize your 160 to an 80, you can't take that 80 back when they have a 160 and get a 160 again like you could at a welding supply store.
Nope. Yeah, that's the thing. And I know this whole live stream kind of went off on. We had no plan for this live stream. We were just
absolutely no plan. We're just talking about whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, if y'all have any, I know there's only 4 of you on here, but if y'all have any ideas, put it in the chat. Now I'm thinking.
Yeah, get some ideas rolling, y'all.
Yeah, I'm thinking, Daniel, maybe we should start doing this on. I don't know about weekly or maybe weekly or something. This live chat. I think it'd be kind of a neat little thing we could do on like Sunday night or whatever we figure out.
Yeah, exactly. I like the sound of that. Get something together.
Then we can get questions.
We can alternate which channels host it on.
Yeah, that'd be awesome too. Like 1 week mine, 1 week yours, and hopefully, if we do that, we can actually get the double screen kind of figured out. Even if we got to spend a little money, it'd be okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, definitely, it's something that everybody's interested in. Let us know in the comment. I'm gonna go ahead and when it's over with, I'm gonna upload this live stream just so y'all have it, just so y'all can watch everything. And just let me know in the comment section if
I started. I got other tabs open up
oh
here.
God!
I'm looking at welding machines right now. I'm looking at a Everlast PowerTig 200. That's probably what my Trump dollars are gonna go to when I get my Trump check.
Yeah, Trump check. That's
like I got plenty of work. I'm not hurting for money right now, and they're still gonna send me $1,200. Heck yeah, I'm gonna give me a welding machine at $1,200. You know, it's like when you think about it, what's the best thing I could do with that money? Get another welder.
Yeah.
I mean, it will make money. I'm taking that money that the government gave me, and I'm going to make more money with it.
Oh, by the way, I have a question. It's kind of personal, or not personal, but do your wife get mad at you for buying welding machines?
I don't know. Yes, no. Sometimes. Does it depend on how much I spend on it? Okay, so apparently it depends on how much I spend on it.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, mine does the same thing. She always questions why I need it. If I could, go ahead.
I just tell her this: I'm at least not buying POS junk machines like her dad does all the time.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
That's all he did. He never had. I was like, he never had a brand. We're going that direction. He never had a brand new welding machine in his life. They were all used hand-me-downs. The Ranger 8 that I learned to weld on with him was always broken. It was like, I remember going over there and it built her shop and left my brother-in-law to run it. And then I had to help my brother-in-law run it because, just dropped his inexperienced kid into running the whole business. I was the one over there now constantly fixing all of his used broken machines.
Yes.
And the thing is, I know Millermatic 200s and the 252s are very good machines, right?
Yep.
They're very good. They still break.
And
they still suck to fix.
Yeah.
Because when they break, it's down, business over. And Grace, when they broke, it wasn't like it caused, I distinctly remember fixing up because it was actually very easy. It broke, and it was a contactor got stuck.
Okay.
It had welded itself.
Mm-hmm.
And it welded itself, and I was going to get a contactor from Miller, but Miller wanted $80 for the contactor.
Okay.
So I went to this place in Raleigh called ACR, and they do refrigerator components and stuff. They had the exact contactor, the exact same contactor for $20.
Man, that's what you need to do.
For $20, I stuck that contactor in there. Never had another problem with it.
Yeah. So that's a lot of things, even like on those auto cranes and everything. With me, like you could buy the part through auto crane. You're just buying another brand's part that they just selling, and it's like double the price. But just like any of these big companies, granted, sometimes it's cheaper to go through the company, but not always. It's they mark up their parts, and things just get really expensive really fast. But we had a couple comments in here I just want to get before we miss them. Alex said, "I've been thinking about posting videos in the near future. Any advice?" Just do it. That's all I can say. Just do it. Yeah, and people are gonna hate on your videos, but just make a video. And what you need to think about, you're making a video for you, not for everybody else that's watching, if that makes sense. You just make it because you want to make it, and you hopefully somebody gets some enjoyment out of it. If they do, great. If not,
money too.
Say again.
And maybe make some money on it too.
Yeah, you possibly can make some money, but start out with just doing it to get information out there that you would want to see. That's my opinion, at least. And then just keep on going with it, because you can put a lot of videos out and not see a lot of growth. But definitely hit them if you do start. Hit me or Daniel up. We'd love to give you a shout out or something. If we can help your channel, that'd be awesome. We'd love to do that if we can at all. Neither of us got huge channels, but to us, we have a lot of people. We feel like we have decent sized channels for how long they've been around. Daniel's doing better than me. He's actually making money on it. I'm not. But
I told you gotta drink a Monster before every single video.
If you haven't noticed, Daniel's very hype on his videos. I'm kind of more monotone, so that's kind of probably something to do with it. And just in case, I'm pretty sure all y'all know who Daniel is, but Derbador, the weldor. Check out his channel. I know you probably already, if you follow me, you probably already follow him, but just in case for those few people that don't, check out his channel. He got a lot of content on there. And then the other one is the welding machine asked, is work slowing for you guys? For me personally, no. Well, kind of is, but it's kind of my own fault. I'm not trying to get any work at the moment. Side work, that is. My day job, rolling and wide open again. They're trying to get us to work 6-7 days a week if they can. So that was until the Corona thing started coming. So this is throwing a whole wrench and everything, but they still want us to be there every day for the time being. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be there every day. But what about you, Daniel? You said you're staying pretty busy right now, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because I have a lot of small jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slammed with all these little jobs. Like come do this hour job, come do this 2-hour job. Here's a 3-hour job. Redo this trailer, et cetera, et cetera. I have a bunch of these little small jobs, and but those will continue. I'm sure they will continue because with the whole, I'm sitting here, watching the wall. What about this trailer? I should probably find somebody to fix this trailer, or I should probably have somebody come out and fix this, or maybe I can get this small set of handrails built, and things like that. And all the construction sites that I've currently been working on, especially the one in Franklinton, it has not shut down yet. We're still considered essential, and we still have the green light because they're small jobs, and we really don't have more than 10 people out there. And the 10 of us that are out there aren't on top of each other, so we keep going. The downside to all this going on, I have basically the really, really big jobs. I had some really big jobs lined up, $30,000 and $40,000 jobs for this year lined up. And they were telling me, yeah, we're definitely going to give it to you. You know, it's going to happen. And, of course, they were going to start right around this time or a couple weeks from now, right in the middle of all this stuff. And my most recent word from the contractors on that was, yeah, don't expect it to happen this year now.
Yeah. So,
because these were huge jobs. These were jobs that required a bunch of permitting, a bunch of inspectory doodahs and all that sort of stuff. And one of them was at a hospital, and you know they're not going to be letting on the hospital for a long time.
No. A lot of companies aren't wanting to spend money with the consultancy at the moment. So a few of my clients that are typical, I talked to one of them the other day. He has worked with a little bit of work I can do for him for a little bit, he said, but we gotta see how things go. He might need to work something out with me on payment or whatever, and that's fine. He's a customer of mine, so we'll just get around to it if we need to. I don't think we're gonna need it. I don't think he's gonna want us to mess with it at the moment, but we'll get around to that, figuring that out. But yeah, a lot of commercial business type work have been slowing. Done a lot of small jobs. Now, one client that I do all those little all the machines for, he haven't really said anything about him being slow. So he just keep on with.
With all this going on, there's a good chance that people are going to have you come out and do stuff and then turn around and not have money for you and things like that because of just, you know, the craziness. You know, this kind of stuff going on makes people do really stupid things they normally wouldn't do. So just kind of keep that in mind, you know. If you're working on somebody's trailer or something and it's at your shop, don't let them leave with that trailer. Don't let them leave with that trailer without paying you, because right now, the way things are, if they leave with that trailer without paying you, you are probably not going to see that money.
Yeah.
And if you do, it's going to be months from now when all this stuff calms down, and then they remember, oh, I should pay that guy.
Yes. Exactly. And the other thing is think about is just because they have you come out and fix something, I'm speaking more commercial, business related, doesn't mean their finance department is open. They may not be working. So you can invoice them, but you may or may not get paid right away.
Yep, I'm waiting on that structural job I did at Triangle Town Center. I'm waiting to get paid. And the general contract, see, it's really weird. I was a subcontractor of a subcontractor, so my invoice has been handed up the ladder. But like you're saying, their finance department is closed. So I'm probably not going to see that money until 3 or 4 weeks from now.
Yeah, I'm dealing with that I think I am. I haven't confirmed, but normally I get paid by now from them. A container company actually up by you, Daniel, up in Bunn. Nothing wrong. They have an office here, and then they have a bunch of different offices. It's kind of a new global company, nationwide company kind of deal. And I invoice them. I'm a vendor through them, so they just do a bank transfer. And not a problem, but typically I get paid by now. So I'm just gonna wait and see, and then another week go by and I don't hear from them, then I'll just give them a call and see what's going on with it. But like I said, it's not a big deal to me. I mean, it was only a few hour job, so I was more just labor. So I need to get the money. Don't get me wrong, I want the money. But if it comes now or later, it's money coming. So as long as I know I'm getting paid, it'll be all right.
Yeah.
But just keep that in mind, like you said, Daniel, that you may not be getting paid right away.
Head on that sort of stuff. And, you know, and definitely you got to do your part too in trying to be as clear as possible with your clients about how much stuff is going to cost. And if you give them a estimate and something comes up, you know, immediately tell them, hey, you know, we hit a snag, or like they wanted us to replace the decking on it. I called Builder's Discount, got a price from them on the lumber, went a couple days later, after I got everything together, I got my steel roof ordered and a few other things that I was just going to make one trip.
Mm-hmm.
I got there, and the lumber had gone up $2 a board.
Oh, wow.
And so I immediately, when I got that price, turned around and texted my client, and I was like, hey, man, those boards have gone up.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing I can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the thing is, I'm not, at that point, I won't charging him an upcharge on the boards or anything like that.
Yeah.
So he was paying me exactly what he would pay to go get it himself.
Yeah.
And builder's discount, the lumber's there is much cheaper than it would be at Lowe's and Home Depot,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully better quality, but it all looks like it comes from the same screw anyway.
It probably does.
Yeah.
Yeah, now here one thing that's kind of not a sole subject, but a touchy subject is mock-ups on your material. It depends on how you do it. Well, I know, Daniel, you had most of the time you have your customers just pay for the quotes, don't they? When you gotta buy
usually
steel.
what I do is I'll get a steel quote from the supplier,
Mm-hmm.
and I will have them pay the steel supplier for the steel in my yard.
Yeah. Yeah.
It belongs to them. I ain't got to worry about it. I didn't pay for it, all that sort of deal. The lumber was different because it's lumber, and this was the first time I replaced the wood deck on a trailer, and probably the last because it was way, way, way more effort than it should have been.
Excuse me. Yeah. No, it is, and it's always that stupid stuff that bites you in the butt. That paint, I hate painting or priming. I despise it. Whenever 20 minutes, no, it took me like 2 hours to prime that thing, and just stuff of that to think about. It takes time, and another thing I'm thinking for the material, you need to make money on it. Otherwise, you aren't doing yourself a favor. Especially when you got to put the money down. That's at least my opinion.
I just charge them to go get it.
Yeah. Oh, and do that. You can mark it up, but you also got to charge to go get it too, because otherwise it's time you're not getting paid for.
Yeah, well, I do. I just charge them the $2 a mile to go get it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I don't want to do that. I was like, well, here it is. Here's the quote. You go get it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, especially if it's something that I can't. Now, sometimes I won't even deal with that because it's small stuff. I can do like a big loop.
Yeah.
I can go drop this off, get this, get that, or I can get it very local.
Yeah.
Like if it's a handful of bolts from the store.
Yeah.
Or U-bolts for a trailer axle.
Yeah.
I'm not going to charge an upcharge on that because I'm already there. I'll just grab it real quick, and I got 5 other things to get, and I'm getting lunch, and I'm going to O'Reilly's to buy something for the truck, and I'm going to Ace Hardware, and I'm going to Walmart. So why not just,
bigger items like going out of your way to do something?
Oh, yeah. If I have to go out of my way to get something, you're going to pay $2 a mile for me to go get it. And that's just how it is. If you can't do that, then you can go get it. And if that ain't good enough, then
how it got to be done, in my opinion. So I just want to grab these 2 comments so we don't run past them. The Word Machine asked, "What's your opinion on a welding trail or a flatbed?" What do you think? Flatbed. Yeah, I'm more of a utility bed guy. That's just me, but I like a wooden truck personally. Whether it's a skid rig in the back of a tub rig kind of deal and a pickup, or it's a flatbed. I do see a lot of advantage to a flatbed. I like the toolbox storage. I want a utility bed on my truck, on my big truck, my F-250 daily driver will have a skid in it with a welder. But yeah, we like trucks. I used to have a welding trail, but that's just because it was a
disadvantages.
Yeah.
I mean, the advantage is you have your empty truck bed to put stuff in.
Exactly.
The disadvantage is everywhere you go with your equipment, You have to park way far away, and you have a trailer.
Yep.
And everybody, if you've pulled a trailer for a long time, you know the best part about pulling that trailer is when you finally get to park and disconnect it from the truck and drive your truck around without the trailer.
Yeah.
So I love having my equipment in the truck. Like Noah was saying, you know, anyway, I've had service beds, I've had flatbeds, I've done tub rigs. I like flatbed type rigs with the boxes on. That's just me personally. That's what I settled on. That I really like. You know, each to their own.
Yeah.
But my opinion is, however you do it, having it in the back of the truck is the best way to go. And just have the trailer for hauling your materials when you need to haul your materials.
Yeah. That's what I like doing. And most time you can get a truck closer than you can a trailer. Most of the cases. The other thing that I wanted to touch on with that is there's a couple benefits to a trailer, but for anybody that I've ever towed a trailer, you go with a flatbed. That's all. But you also got to figure out you also got to think about what kind of truck are you on it. If you got a new Chevy 2500, not 25, a new Chevy 15, a new as in like 2000s 2500. I keep saying 2500. I mean 1500. It may not. A weld in the back is fine, but if you want to build a flatbed, you're gonna have a lot of weight on it. You're gonna add weight to it. Daniel did a good job on his F-150, but me personally, I always overbuild stuff, so I would just overweight the capacity before I put a welder on it, like I did with my Silverado out there. But beside the point,
a lot of it had to do with how I built that bed. Is I did not go too overboard with it. I used 1/8" angle iron, and I used 1/8" sheet for the top. A lot of people, when they build their bed, they go way out with it. Big, super thick, heavy C-channel, 1/4" sheet, and all of that. Which on a 350 or a 25 or a 250 or 2500, you know, that would be great. On a half-ton truck, you got to be very, very particular about your material. And even though I took all those precautions, and even though I did all that, I still had to put overload or helper springs and coilover shocks in it to alleviate the weight. And here in 2020, trucks are like minivans for men.
That's for sure. Now, so that's just our opinion. You do whatever works for you. That's just our opinion on it. And nobody said we're right, nobody said we're wrong. It's just our opinion on it. What else was I going to say about that? But that's our opinion. Like I said, do whatever works for you. That's what I'll tell you. But it's also going to depend on how often are you using it, if that makes sense. Are you running every day? A truck all day long. Is it something once in a while? Then I do a skid or a trailer. But that's for you to decide on your own. We can just give on material. That's basically covered my fuel and wear and tear on my vehicle. That works pretty well. But you also got to think about your time. Just make sure you're making your time on going to get it. Make sure you are getting paid for that. But other than that should be a fine markup. I mean, it's 30%.
The golden way I think to do it is if you can get the client to pay for it directly and get them to pay for it to be delivered to your shop.
Yep.
That is the golden way to do it. Your hands are out of it. It is up to other people, and during that time when it's getting delivered and everything, you can be at your shop or doing something else.
Staying busy.
All you have to do is unload it when it shows up.
Yep.
You don't have to drive and get it. You just show it when it's there. You sign, pull it off the truck, and you're good. You can be doing so much while that stuff's getting delivered. It saves, in my opinion, so much time. And my thing is, if you want it, you should be able to pay for it to get delivered. Or if you go to somebody else, they're going to charge a markup on it. And that's just how it is. It's either or.
Yeah. And what is delivery fee? What does that even cost typically for you?
It depends on who I go through. Metal supermarkets is $2 a mile, which is funny because that's exactly what I charge. So it's about $80 delivery from metal supermarkets to my shop. So it depends. And Fill and Supply, if I get stuff from them, it's $15.
Yeah, I mean $15, and I imagine that $80 isn't a $80 piece, is it?
It's like $15 delivery if you get over $100 in steel.
Oh yeah. So that's
if I do BMG, BMG is $50, but if I get over $500 in steel, it's free.
Oh, that's nice. So the most time, if you're going to be ordering steel, you're going to be ordering a bit of steel. So and if your customer don't want to pay for it, then let's say have them deliver it to you. It's not your problem.
Or they can go get it themselves.
Exactly.
I've done that before too. They don't want to give their credit card over the phone, and they don't want to pay for me to go get it through unmanageable links. So it shows up, and you're like, crap, why did you cut it into 8-foot pieces?
Yeah.
So I could fit it in the truck. Now I have to weld them all back together to use it.
Just more time.
Then again, I do charge by the hour, so that's more money to me. And you know what? Hey, that's their loss because they could have just gone the easy route.
Yeah, exactly. That's just what it is. And I don't know. Just people are funny. People with money makes people funny. That's basically all you can say. Money makes people funny.
Yeah. Man, I don't want to cut this short. No, it's starting to get kind of late for me.
Yeah, I gotta get up tomorrow and I gotta go to work anyway. I was thinking the same thing, but anyway, so we're gonna think about doing another live stream like this if y'all are interested. And I'm gonna go ahead and post this. So put in the comments if you are. But yeah, we both gotta get to bed. I gotta get up in the morning. You gotta get up in the morning, and I imagine all y'all gotta get up in the morning. So anyway, y'all take it easy. I want to thank y'all for watching. Say goodbye, Dole.
Bye.
He said bye. So anyway, so we'll see y'all next time, and one of us probably have a video up before next live stream. But if not, wait for the next live stream. Thank y'all for watching.
All right.
And